Hello, welcome to Analog Circuit Design online lecture series. Myself Reema Rawal from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in the Department of Electronics and Communication. In this session, we are going to see the topic first order Butterworth low pass filter and first order Butterworth high pass filter from the unit active filters. So let's start with this. So first of all, let us see the first order Butterworth low pass filter. Now, here the first order indicates what? The first order indicates that the pair of resistor and capacitor is 1. In the further session, we are going to see the second order filter also. This order indicates that the number of RC pair used in the circuit. If first order is there is a single pair of RC is used. If second order is there, 2 pair of RC is used. Third order is there, 3 resistors and 3 capacitors. That means 3 pair of RC is used. Okay. So this is the first order Butterworth low pass filter. As it is low pass filter, it will allow to pass the low frequency components by blocking the high frequency components. So if you look at the circuit diagram, this is the non-inverting type op amp. As the supply Vin is given to the non-inverting terminal of op amp. To this, one resistor and one capacitor is connected. That's why this is first order. In the feedback resistance RF is connected. As this is non-inverting amplifier, the gain of the amplifier is given as AVF, that is equals to 1 plus RF by R1. This indicates the frequency response of this. So, if we look at the frequency response, this is the graph of gain versus frequency. In this, as it is low pass filter, the lower frequency is in pass band and high frequency is in stop band. Now here, this is the practical frequency response, that's why we will have the gain decrease band. That means we have the transition band as well. So here the gain decreases at the rate of minus 20 dB per decade. This is for the first order filter. If the second order is there, this will be doubled. That means it will be at minus 40 dB per decade. If it is third order, it will be minus 60 dB per decade. Okay. This is the gain decreasing rate. Okay. Now, let us see the expression for the gain of the filter. So as you can see from this circuit V1, if you want to obtain this V1, we can say that it is given as minus JXC upon R minus JXC into VE, as 2 components are connected with that. But the capacitive reactance is given as XC, that is equals to 1 by 2 pi FC. We know that if inductor is there, then its inductive reactance is given as what? XL equals to 2 pi FL. But here it is capacitive reactance, it is given as XC, that is equals to 1 by 2 pi FC. If we place this value in equation number 1, we will get V1, that is equals to minus J by 2 pi FC upon R minus J by 2 pi FC into V. Okay. So by simplifying it, we can get equation number 2, which is minus J V upon 2 pi RC F minus J. Okay. If we divide the numerator and denominator by J minus J, then we have the equation number 3, that is V1 equals to V upon 1 minus 2 pi FRC by J. But we know that 1 by J is given as minus J. So the equation number 4 is V1, that is equals to V upon 1 plus J 2 pi FRC. Now we want to obtain the filter output. So the filter output is given as VO, that is equals to AVF into V1, where AVF is the gain of the op amp with feedback. Here we have used non-inverting amplifier, that's why the gain is given as 1 plus RF by R1 into, we are placing the equation number equation of V1, that is equation number 4. Okay. Now we want to obtain the gain of the filter, that is V output by input, VO by V, that will be equals to AVF upon 1 plus J 2 pi FCR. We know that 2 pi RC, that is equals to 1 by FC. So we can have VO by Vin, that is equals to AVF upon 1 plus J F by FC. So if you want to get the gain magnitude and phase angle, so if you want to obtain the gain magnitude and phase angle, it can be given as VO by Vin, that is equals to AVF upon under root of 1 plus F by FC square, and the angle is minus tan inverse F by FC. Okay. Now let us consider 3 cases for this. That means if the frequency is less than cutoff frequency, if the frequency is greater than cutoff frequency, and if the frequency is exactly equals to cutoff frequency. So at very low frequencies, that means if F is less than FC, VO by Vin, that is gain, will be almost equals to AVF, that is constant. Okay. Now at F equals to FC, the gain VO by Vin is given as AVF upon 1 plus 1 raised to 1 by 2, that means AVF by root 2, which is given as 0.707 AVF. This is the value of gain for frequency equals to cutoff frequency. When the frequency is greater than cutoff frequency, then we can get the gain value which is less than AVF. So remember this 3 cases. Now let us see one example for this. So here it is asked to design first order low pass Butterworth filter at cutoff frequency of 1 kHz with pass band gain of 2. So here the pass band gain is given as 2. It is also asked to draw the circuit with component value. So here let us select RF, that is equals to 10 kilo ohms. We know that AVF equals to what? 1 plus RF by R1. Here AVF is given as 2. So the ratio of RF by R1 will be 1. And if we have taken RF equals to 10 kilo ohms, so R1 will be equals to 10 kilo ohm also because of this formula. Let us select C, capacitance, that is equals to 0.001 microfarad. So using the frequency formula Fc, that is equals to 1 by 2 pi RC. Using this, we can obtain the value of resistance R, that is equals to 1 by 2 pi FCC. So placing all the values, we can get R equals to 159.15 kilo ohms. Now it is asked to draw the circuit as well. So we have drawn the circuit diagram over here, which is indicating all the components value here that we have obtained. So we have placed R equals to 159.15 kilo ohms. We have indicated in the input side. Capacitance is also indicated. The approximate value is shown. R1 and RF that are 10 kilo ohms that are also shown for the filter. Okay. Now let us move to the next topic, that is first order high pass filter. Till now we have seen first order Butterworth. Low pass filter. Now we are going to see high pass filter. That means this will allow to pass high frequency components and blocking low frequency components. So here, as it is first order, at the input side, 2 components that are 1 resistor and 1 capacitor is there. There is 1 pair of RC. But as is high pass filter, with the input directly capacitor is connected. If you have observed the low pass filter, as is low pass filter, with the source directly resistance is connected. Here directly capacitor is connected. Here this is the non-inverting type amplifier. If we plot the frequency response diagram for this, that means the graph of gain versus frequency. As this high pass filter, the high frequency components will be in pass band and low frequency component will be in stop band. So here the gain should be increased from transition in the low frequency to high frequency. So the rate at which this gain increases is 20 dB per decade, that is plus 20 dB per decade. As we have discussed earlier, this is first order, that's why the rate is plus 20 or minus 20 for low pass filter. If it is second order, it will be plus 40. If it is third order, then it will be plus 60, likewise. Okay. Now, let us see the expression for the gain of this filter. So here, as you can see from this diagram, V1 is given as R upon R minus J XC into VE. Let us give this as equation number 1. But here XC, that is capacitive reactance, is given as 1 by 2 pi FC. By placing this equation in equation number 1, we will get V1 equals to R upon R minus J upon 2 pi FC into VE. That is equals to R upon R plus 1 by J 2 pi FC into VE. If we simplify this, we will get equation number 2. And in this equation number 2, we will place Fc, that is equals to 1 by 2 pi Rc. That is the cutoff frequency. So, this will be reduced to V1, that is equals to J into F by Fc upon 1 plus J into F by Fc into VE. Now, we know that the output of the amplifier equation is given as VO, that is equals to AVF into V1. So, V1 that we have obtained, if you place the value in this equation, we will get VO, that is equals to this. If we want to obtain the filter gain, so this will be AVF into J F by Fc upon 1 plus J F by Fc. For the magnitude, it is given as AVF upon under root of 1 plus Fc by F whole square. Okay. Now again, let us consider the 3 cases for this high pass filter. So first case, at very low frequencies, that means when the frequency is less than cutoff frequency Fc. So for that, the output gain will be less than AVF. So this is the reverse of that of low pass filter. At the frequency exactly equals to cutoff frequency, that means at F equals to Fc, the gain will be AVF by under root 2, that is equals to 0.707 AVF. And at very high frequencies, that means at F greater than Fc, we will have VO by Vin almost equals to AVF, that is constant. Now let us see the example for this. So here the data is given as design a high pass filter with a cutoff frequency of 10 kHz with a pass band gain of 1.5. Also, it is asked to plot the frequency response for the designed filter having C equals to 0.02 microfarad. So first of all, let us obtain the resistance value. We know that the cutoff frequency formula Fc equals to 1 by 2 pi Rc. So if we want to find the value of R, we can make the subject R. So it will be equals to 1 by 2 pi Fc into C. Here the cutoff frequency value is given and capacitor value is given. So placing these values, we can get the capacitor value 0.02 into 10 raised to minus 6 and 10 kilohertz for the frequency. So using that, we can obtain the value of resistance, which is 795.77 ohms. That is 795.77 ohms. We can use the approximate values from this. Now, let us find the value of AVF. So AVF equals to what? 1 plus RF by R1. AVF is given to us, which is 1.5. So, if we take R1 equals to 10 kilo ohms, RF will be double to that because 1.5 is given to us. So, RF will be equals to 20 kilo ohms. Now, let us draw the circuit for this. So, here as this is high pass filter, with the source, that is input source, directly capacitor is connected, whose value is 0.02 microfarad, which is indicated over here. Resistance value is shown, R1 and RF is also shown that we have obtained. This is how you can design the first order Butterworth high pass filter. Okay. So I hope that the difference between first order Butterworth low pass filter and first order Butterworth high pass filter is clear to you now. The responses are clear and you can solve the examples based on these also. These are the references you can refer to. Thank you. Thank you for listening.